I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Quarantine with the Stars. While we're all stuck at home, we figured we'd catch up with your favorite celebrities and see how they're handling quarantine. I'm your host, Brian Saunders, and I am joined by the King of the South, Hemky Madera. Hemky, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. I am so excited to get into this interview. We're going to be talking about some of your exciting projects as well as what you're doing during this quarantine period. So let's get into it. First off, Hemky, I want to know more about you. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into acting.
Well, I started into acting when I was 5 years old. I saw a movie on the waterfront, and there was a scene, the famous scene of the glove. And I turned to my parents saying, I want to do what he does. I want to be an actor. And I was 5 years old. And then it took me some years later, like 15 years later, then I got into acting. But I love it. It's my vocation. I always call it my vocation, not my job. So I really love it.
I love that. That's great. Honestly, they always say it, when you love what you do, it's not really work. And it's just, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. All right, now let's jump right in and talk about Queen of the South. I understand you just wrapped season 4 and have already been picked up for season 5, which is very exciting. So for those who aren't familiar with the show, tell us a little bit about it and your character.
Well, the show's about a woman called Teresa Mendoza who goes from exchanger in the streets for money to become the queen of drugs with her own cartel. And I am Pote. Pote is her loyal protector, hitman, just her right hand man.
I love that. Perfect. And anything you can share about the upcoming season or?
Well, the upcoming season is we always try to up ourselves. The scripts for season 5 were amazing. We started filming season 5 and we had to stop because of the coronavirus. We were 2 weeks in New Orleans, but now we're all home safe. Cast and crew, we're all safe, thank God. But
Awesome.
but yeah, this isn't amazing. It's we always try to up ourselves. There's a lot of more tension, action, the good stuff.
Amazing. Well, I absolutely need to get into Queen of the South. It looks great. I always see trailers and I want to get into it. Well, now that I'm in quarantine, I might as well take a chance to catch up. So I do love a strong female lead.
Yeah, no, right now we're gonna have a Netflix, I guess, virtual party for the pilot. Starting on Thursday, we're gonna start re-seeing the show again. So it's gonna be fun.
That'd be very cool.
It's
Where
pretty
can
cool.
people check that out?
I don't know the information. I found out about it last night. It's on Netflix, but you could go to the Queen of the South Instagram account, Queen of the South, or at Hemky, and I'll have it there.
Awesome,
Definitely.
perfect. Be on the lookout for that, guys. It'll be super exciting to kind of rewatch Queen of the South with the cast. So love that.
Yes. And let me see what else we could say about the show. Yeah, no, it's that. It's just a lot of action, a lot of more drama for sure.
Definitely. All right. Now I also understand that you're set to play in an upcoming HBO series called Perry Mason. Can you tell me anything about that?
Ooh, that's tricky to say. Well, Perry Mason is a remake is an amazing show with Matthew. Matthew was the lead of the Americans. Great guy, and Veronica Falcone is there too. So we get to be in another project together. It's my character is funny. I cannot say much for the obvious reasons, but
Definitely.
just say it is a movie, a long movie, multiple episodes. But HBO is always a beautiful. It's beautifully shot, so it's going to be a great show.
Definitely. So kind of like a mini series.
Yes, miniseries. Yes, I think it's 8
Perfect.
episodes.
That sounds so exciting. I'll definitely be on the lookout for Perry Mason. All of you at home, be on the lookout for that as well. So, Hemky, we talked about your amazing project. So let's talk more about you. What have you been up to over the last couple of weeks while we're all kind of safer at home in quarantine?
I've been learning how to play the piano, so I am, taking my ab lessons every day, and I'm taking my guitar lessons virtual as well. But I'm playing a lot with the kids, just hanging out with the kids and playing baseball in the backyard, throw the ball around, golf in the backyard, and just cooking a lot with my wife Jessie, and hearing her, perform her music is amazing as well. So, just check her out at Justina Machado. So yeah, so we just been obviously we can't go anywhere, so we make the best of it. Every sport
Yes.
that you can imagine, we play with the kids. We have an 8-year-old and almost 3-year-old. So it's been fun. So it's just it's beautiful here in Nashville. It's very green. Things are turning green now, so it's nice to be outside.
I love that. I also saw that you fly airplanes, so I'm assuming that's kind of out of the question, right? Because it's social distancing.
Yes. Yeah. No. Right now, I haven't flown in a while. I took lessons, but then because of work, I couldn't continue. But as soon as this all clears up, I want to continue and get my pilot's license. I love it. Being up there, when you fly, it's very peaceful. It's one of the ways I could always say it. It's just
I can only
quiet
imagine
and
it.
just peace.
It seems great. So that is so cool. I also saw that you lend your time to organizations spreading awareness about Down syndrome. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, back in the Dominican Republic, I did an event called Quiéreme Como Soy, Like Me How I Am. And it was just from Down syndrome to any disability, from autism to Down syndrome. It just showed that they're human beings. They're loving, funny human beings with their emotions, like you and me are. And for most of the times growing up, people always mistreated people with Down syndrome, and they're just human. They're just funny. That's the only thing I can say. They're funny people. I mean, like you and me, or they get sad, they get happy. They're just like us. We're all equal.
100%. That is such a positive message. So thank you so much for spreading that message and speaking about it. So last thing before we go, is there any other positive messages you would like to say to everyone out there while we're all kind of stuck at home?
Well, just remember, this will pass as well. It's very sad what we're going through right now. Just stay healthy, stay inside if you can. And if you do have to go because you have to go to work, protect yourself. Protect yourself so you can protect others. And this is a serious matter. And for all you young people out there, this is a very serious matter. This is not just like, oh, imaginary in a sci-fi movie. People are losing their lives. So please be careful and just use your common sense and just be safe. That's the best advice I could give out there.
That was perfect. Thank you, Hemky, so much. Now, lastly, before we go, where can people find you on social media?
At Hemky, and all across, at Hemky in Twitter, at Hemky in Instagram, and at Hemky Madera on Facebook.
Amazing. Well, don't forget to check out Hemky on Queen of the South, as well as Perry Mason coming out later this year. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Hemky, for joining me. I'm your host, Brian Santos. You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at the Brian Santos. I'll see you all same place, same time tomorrow, because we all aren't going anywhere. Stay safe, stay positive, and most importantly, like Hemky said, stay home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views